What is up everybody, Scratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video we're gonna focus on one of the hardest and most time consuming challenges in the entire game. And those are the secret rooms on the hard mode Doom Tower. And not every single secret room, mainly the ones that requires specific rare champions. Rare attack champions, just rare champions, rare spirit champions, etc. I find them like so hard. Honestly, I find them hardcore. I think like Platinum really messed up on this one and they really need to adjust them, man. Like, it's so time consuming. They require insane stats on your champions, right? To be able to make them like crazy, stupid stats on your champions, guys. Pardon my French, but honestly, I find it like it's just not normal. It's like Faction Wars back when it came out. Exactly the same thing. You miss a stun, you miss a CC on a champion, is game over because they're gonna one-shot every single champion that you have, no matter what sort of stats you have on them. Even with crits, even with non-crits, they one-shot your champions, man. They're absolutely crazy. So last time when we had the Doom Tower this rotation, I skipped like 4 or 5 rooms. I just didn't have the time to invest into building new champions, equipping those champions, and spending 1 hour per room till all the RNG and all the planets in the universe align so I can actually beat the rooms. But today I actually decided to make a video and show you guys how to beat those rooms and how to equip your champions in order to be able to beat those specific rooms. Now, I gotta say, it's probably one of the longest video I've done in a while, and not long in the terms that you guys are gonna watch a 1 hour long video. No, it took me so long to make it, man. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe. Will actually help the channel a lot to grow. But let's have a quick look at what exactly I'm talking about. So I haven't beaten this one just yet, but this one right here, rare magic champions only. This one honestly is a bit better just because you are able to bring any sort of a rare champion, support, attack, defense, etc. So that makes it better. But just as an example, I'm just gonna let it go on Oro. So I'm gonna put these champions right here, okay? And then I'm gonna show you the stats on all my champions because we're gonna go through quite a few champions overall. But check this out, right? 200 AK team power. I'm gonna let it go on Oro. Check this out. We are not even scratching them, guys. We are not even scratching them. Look at that. He just hit me with a non-crit hit. Look at the HP on my champions. And I can barely deal any damage. 21k non-crit, okay? I'm critting for 11k, 8000k, 5k. Those are my crits. And the non-crits are 20 plus k. Honestly, this is just disgusting to see such an insane difficulty on a secret room of rare champions, man. Like, hello? Hello? Can you just make it happen? Can you just change it, please? You know, like, we gotta... I gotta find a reviver maybe here. Or not necessarily a reviver, but I just gotta give her a lot of tries on manual. On auto, honestly, it's not gonna happen. It's not really gonna happen on auto, guys. So, kind of up to you if you wanna go for it. Put on an auto clicker, right? And let it go for, I don't know, a million times, and it might happen on auto if all the planets in the universe align. Not to say I have a stun set on every single champion except Apothecary. I have a provoke set on I even forgot his name, Executioner, right? So look at that, non-crit hits, 30k altogether the damage, and I barely make any damage on them. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Man, like, it's just crazy. I know last time when we had this rotation, I think they were around the same. I feel like every time they're bringing something out, they're just making it extremely difficult. Not more difficult, much more difficult. So I feel sorry for a lot of you guys out there that are doing hard mode Doom Tower, but a lot of you will actually have to skip these rooms because they're near impossible for a lot of endgame players that don't have tons of resources, crazy gear, and to have all these chickens to level up so many rare champions. And is it a big deal if you really miss on some of these rooms? Well, more or less, probably not. If you don't really care about those missions, how long it's gonna take you to make them. it doesn't really matter, honestly. But look at this, 2 minutes in on auto, right? So this is already a very long time spent on a secret room. Like, why do we have to spend 5-10 minutes for one secret room, man? Like, that's just crazy, honestly. Who wants to spend so much time? I'm actually surprised that we got so far on auto. Usually, I just get one shot it on the first wave on auto, and they send me to sleep. That's about it, you know? Okay. But this is not the hardest. This is not even the hardest, okay? I'll show you the hardest in a second. Where we only need to use attack champions. Like, I actually had to pre-record it, because if you were seeing my face on the camera after so many tries on that room, probably you were gonna start laughing on and on and on. I just got exhausted. Probably it took me 1 hour to do it, man. Honestly, probably took me around 1 hour. Now, if you have this rare champion, she can actually help you quite a bit. I don't have one of these ones. I even forgot the name because I never use this champion. I just know that it can be pretty annoying with taking the HP, you know. But look at this. We ended up being at the end. That's about it. Executioner, no way he's gonna solo this. No matter what I'm gonna do to him. So, we can back out. Let me show you the hardest secret room out of all of them, okay? So this is secret room number 12. Rare magic champions only. As easy as that, guys. But going all the way down to room 9. Rare attack champions only. You don't really have healers here. You don't really have revivers here. So this is making it so difficult, honestly. So we have a provoke set on every single champion that you see right here. Every single one of them has a provoke set. And probably you're saying, well, Scratch, if you have so many provoke sets for every single champions, they can't really have OP stats. They can be crazily good, right? Because you cannot have so many good stun sets. But I'll show you in a second that actually on pretty badass stun sets, and it's just crazy. Rather than just telling you that, I'll let it go on auto and then I'm gonna manual. It honestly took me probably 20, 30, 40 tries on manualing this crap. Just have a look properly at it. How I'm about to get wrecked as soon as somebody else gets a turn here. And you cannot put everyone on lifesteal to survive, because your team is gonna get wrecked. You're not gonna have any CC. The champions, if they start critting on a full AoE, some of them, you're literally destroyed, honestly. Especially all these force champions, you know. Okay, if that one, that's it. We lost one. We actually got lucky there. If Umbral, sometimes she one-shots all my team with her A3. But I'm gonna play you the pre-recorded one, guys. But honestly, I really think this one right here, number 9, is the hardest secret room in the entire game. Just because you can only use attack-based champions. So this is the team right here. I'll show you the stats in a bit as well. First, the second hardest room is room number 12, most probably. Then we have another one right here. Rare spirit champions only. Now, I do have to say, Galhorn, or whatever you say his name, Galhorn, is the MVP of this secret room. Without him, I'm not saying you cannot make it, But man, you'll be struggling so much without him. He's the MVP, and Soulbound with the A1 and all the stance landing from there, she's amazing as well. So the provokes from this one is what actually made it happen much easier. I tried without him, and I've done probably, I don't know, I must have done 20 runs as well till I was like, you know what, I cannot do this anymore because it just kills my vibe, man. Like, who has to stay and do these secret rooms for half of the day, you know? I've done Faction Wars. I had Faction Wars before they got nerfed, like ages ago when it came out, that I've done probably for, I don't know, 6 hours, and that 21, it took me around 6 hours to beat. Whenever I was missing a stun, was game over. Literally, missing one stun was game over. So you had to restart again. That's how it feels with the secret rooms. I'm not even joking. It feels like Faction Wars all over again. And if you're missing one CC on a champion, it can be crucial. Not all the time, but 95% they're gonna kill one of your champions. They're gonna kill multiple of your champions. They're gonna take your HP so low that you don't afford to get another hit. They're gonna CC you, and it's gonna be game over. So I really think they are very difficult, guys. So we've raised this question since 2 months ago when this format of the Doom Tower came out. 2 months, 1 month and a half. We raised the problem with Plarium. They really needed to fix them because the amount of HP these champions have and how hard they hit, they are absolutely insane. So they said they're not gonna fix them this time around. They are planning to do something about them, but they haven't specified if they're gonna lower the difficulty or maybe increase it, because why not? We need to stay another extra hour in here to complete a secret room. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Hopefully, they're gonna nerf them a bit because they're too hardcore for the majority of people. Like, how many people they can actually finish every single secret room? 200 people out of everybody in the entire game? I don't think there are more than 200 people in the entire game, in the 75 million people that downloaded the game, that can actually beat these secret rooms, honestly. So I'm gonna let this on auto, guys. Hopefully we're gonna beat it. Then I can show you the champions as well, while you hear me talking about this crazy thing. And it's just the time as well, man. You really gotta invest a lot of time. Like, I'm not even joking. I've been doing this for the last 3 hours, building my champions, of course. I probably wasted around 100 million silver just to level up all the gear to build so many champions, you know. And I had to actually level up, I don't know, like 5-6 new champions. Plus I leveled up quite a few of them before, you know. So how I'm saying is extremely hard for a lot of you guys to beat it. I know it's not intended for every single player. It's not intended for new players to beat it, but endgame players that they've been playing this game for 1 year and a half, they've been having issues in completing these secret rooms, you know. So people with stacked accounts, they're like, Scratch, you gotta make a video on this secret room because there are not many out there. There are none out there, and they're pretty hardcore to beat, you know. So hopefully you get the idea. I really suggest you a lot of CC sets, stun sets. Provoke sets are pretty dangerous because if they come back to bite one of your attack-based champion with the hit, they're gonna rack it. Even if it's an uncrit, most of the times it's just gonna kill the champion. So you really gotta be careful. Stun sets are the best because they're just not gonna get a turn, you know. And let's hope Gjallarhorn is not gonna provoke here AoE, because I kind of want that for the next wave here. Okay, 2 stuns. So I only have one soulbound at 60 with masteries. The other one is at 50. She is fully booked as well because I got really annoyed that she was not decreasing the turn meter when needed. So I was getting at a point where I was stunning everybody except one champion, and then she was getting the turn, and I needed to use the A3 to decrease the turn meter on that champion rather than risk it with the stun. And I was not decreasing the turn meter. That chance was not proccing, and I was like, no, I gotta book the champion as well, you know. But let's see what is happening here, guys. This is doable on auto with these champions just because of Gjallarhorn and all his provokes. That's the only reason why this is doable on auto. And we do have the heals from this champion right here. I actually picked her instead of a Spirit Host just because of the heals. I find it like more important. And then increase speed, increase attack as well. Increase attack is from a Master Butcher, sorry. But there we go. It's hard because Master Butcher doesn't revive unless he dies. And yeah, the chances of him dying are a bit more wonky. You gotta make him squishy, but then if you make him squishy and another ally dies and you're gonna lose him as well, it's pretty risky to make it happen, you know. But Gjallarhorn, or Gjallarhorn, I can't even say his name properly, he's like the MVP, guys. Definitely you're gonna need one if you wanna do this secret room. But how I said, it's not that important to beat every single secret room if you don't wanna, if you don't care if you left behind with the champion from the missions and the rest of the things. It doesn't really matter that much, honestly. You can skip some secret rooms. And if these are like the hardest for you and you don't have the champions, or you have the champions, you don't want to invest in the champions, you don't want to waste all this time to do them, then of course, no need for you guys to actually stay and do them, you know. But here, there we go. Best turns, 178 actually before. I think I manualed this one and I had 200 turns on it, if I remember it correctly. But there we go, we managed to do it. Now, enough with the talking. Let me show you some of the champions. So all the way down to rare champions. So we haven't used any of them here, none of them here. We used War Maiden. So she's the only champion that I haven't built for damage actually. Stun set and a speed set. Total stats, 30,000 HP, 2.3k attack, 2.5k defense, 242 speed, 274 accuracy. Now, a lot of these champions don't have masteries because, hey, do I want to invest in masteries as well? Do I really want to spend 20,000 energy or more to get masteries for a bunch of rare champions? Probably not. But I had to 6-star them. So that's War Maiden. Then we have Kael. Stun set and a crit damage set. Total stats, 30,000 HP, 4.1k attack, 1.7k defense, 210 speed, 100% crit rate, 250 crit damage, and masteries, offense and support tree. Helm Smasher. Now, one thing that would make all this process easier is to change masteries and tier 6 get fearsome presence on all the champions that they have stun sets. That will make it a bit easier, but again, it's not guaranteed that that chance is really gonna proc, you know. That's Kael. Atel, I actually built her pure damage just because she boosts attack up on herself. So I don't need another champion. So like this, I hope that she's gonna drop in some serious damage on the enemies, but it's not really happening. So almost 30,000 HP, 4.7 attack, 1.9k defense, 200 speed, 95 crit rate, 276 crit damage. Elhain, speed set, stun set, total stats, 35,000 HP, 4.1k attack, 1.8k defense, 203 speed, 104 crit rate, 230 crit damage. Masteries the same like Kael, more or less offense and defense tree. Gallic, kind of similar masteries with the other two. Stun set and a speed set. 30,000 HP, 3.8k attack, 1.8k defense, 220 speed, 104 crit rate, 213 crit damage, 250 accuracy. Executioner, provoke set and perception set. 36,000 HP, 1.6k attack, 4.1k defense, 204 speed, 98 crit rate, 288 accuracy. Masteries, defense and support tree. I actually took fearsome presence on him. Apothecary, Giant Slayer, and we have a defense masteries. I think I tried him on Clan Boss ages ago, and that's why he has these masteries. Relentless and a speed set. 42,000 HP, 2.8k defense, 267 speed, full crit rate, 152 crit damage. So that's an Apothecary. Soulbound Buyer, stun set and speed set. 30,000 HP, 4k attack, 1.8k defense, 218 speed, 76 crit rate. She only needs 75, guys. She gets 25% on every single skill, so 75 crit rate is more than enough. She has the aura as well if you want to use that aura. 264 crit damage, 263 accuracy. Master Butcher on a regeneration set and resilience. Total stats: 63,000 HP, 3k defense, 212 speed, 230 accuracy. No masteries on him. Masteries on her, I didn't show you. Offense and defense 3. Fearsome presence on a soulbound. Then we have a Hexweaver, no masteries, regeneration set. Total stats: 47k HP, 2.7k defense, 236 speed, 337 resistance. I built Spirit Host as well, but I haven't really used her. So these are the total stats as well. 46,000 HP, 3.5k defense, 225 speed, 251 resistance. No masteries on her either. Gnellhorn or Cheese, whatever you say his name. 54,000 HP, 2.8k defense, 235 speed, 271 accuracy, regeneration set as well. And who else we have? I feel like I showed you so many champions, right? We should be having another one. Ah, there she is. Second soulbound, stun set, accuracy set. 24,000 HP because she's only level 50, 2.5k attack, 1.4k defense, 183 speed, 78 crit rate, 187 crit damage, 214 accuracy. So how I said, they only need that much crit rate, but she's an MVP as well. So for the other room, room 9, she is an MVP there as well. Honestly, the A1s, AoEs, the stuns from there is just game changing. So you might want to level up 2 of them, 3 of them. If you get lucky to CC every single time, you don't really need to take them to level 60. It's gonna be more painful. It's gonna take you longer to actually deal the damage to kill them. But if you purely just gonna CC, slowly you're gonna kill them, but it's gonna take you for ages. Now, what other things I would advise you to do? Probably I would advise you to give more HP on your champions. Try to tank them a bit more, but honestly I have a great max great haul. I haven't glyphed all of this gear, of course, because it's just crazy to glyph every single thing in here. But if you glyph everything, yeah, it's gonna be better. But do you even have so many glyphs to glyph everything, you know? Like, probably you don't. Like, look, all these pieces are not glyphs, so that could improve their stats a lot, you know? But I don't have the glyphs for it, honestly. So I have to leave them like this. But more HP, just tank them up a bit more. Maybe you're gonna lower a bit the crit damage on them, you're gonna lower a bit the attack on them. And again, you're gonna kill them slower, but you might survive a bit better the non-crit hits. Which, in my case, I kind of chose the path to go more damage and full CC. You do require probably stun sets on every single attack champion to be able to do it, honestly. Is so hardcore, guys. There are a lot of champions that you can use for these stages, guys, but mainly you want to look for AoE champions. A lot of champions that have a lot of AoE attacks, so like that when you're using a stun set, or probably I would suggest you stun set rather than sleep or provoke, because those are pretty dangerous to use in there. You're gonna be able to CC the waves better and slowly kill them. That's kind of like my main thing that I suggest you use. A lot of CC sets. Try to CC the waves over and over and over again till you kill them. If you're just gonna tank your champions a bit longer, they might survive the first hit, but then it's nothing to heal them. The second hit is gonna come from the enemy team because you're not CCing them, and it's gonna kill your team. So it's not really gonna help you to have 50,000 HP. Trust me when I'm telling you that. Try to slowly CC them and kill all the waves like that. Now, cold hearts are great. And champions like this where you are actually able to use them. Rare attack champions. You can use them there. I used Soulbound because she has AoE on the A1. And you've seen stun sets on all the champions, which are so crazy. A lot of you guys won't have that many stun sets, man. And it's annoying to have to keep on moving gear and things like that. It's not the end of the world if you decide to skip the secret rooms. If you skip a few of them, you're just going to be a bit more delayed for the missions. You're going to be delayed for the next champion in case if Plarium decides to bring another legendary champion for the Doom Tower, which probably is gonna happen because if no, what's gonna be the reason to make the secret rooms, right? Nobody's really gonna make them, so I think they're gonna bring new champions. But that being said, guys, I do appreciate all of you guys watching. Do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of these secret rooms? Any of you guys really find them difficult in the way where you enjoy the difficulty, or is just like a burden, time consuming, where nobody enjoys to make them, right? I feel like that's kind of the situation for all the secret rooms. Do let me know as well which one was the hardest stage for you guys. Are we agreeing that stage 9 is the hardest in the entire game? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.